information. Okay, so the 2L, of course, is a low as well. Only -4, by the way. All these normal.
Don't do this. Don't do this to me.
Yes. That's kind of the trend with all our lights and mediums. They're all -4, which means you can backdash after doing them on block and like not get punished for it. So that's really good for her stagger game, I'd say.
Absolutely. Okay, moving on to the medium buttons, guys. So these are 2 hitting buttons, the standing mediums. So the 2M is 2-hitter as well. As you might have seen from some of the matches, the first hit though doesn't seem to go that far. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Range-wise, not too great, but it is 8-frame startup, which is actually pretty crazy implications. The only other 8-frame low, to my knowledge, is Android 16 2L in terms of normals at least, and that's pretty fast. So you know, you can high-low 50-50 with their 5L mid-screen, you can also do it with their 2M, and you know it's a 2M starter, so it kind of does a lot.
Has
so
a
it's pretty scary. But in the range-wise, it's not the best.
Okay, and again, so we've got the 5M here. Again, all of these buttons, guys, every button you've seen so far, apart from like the 5LL, -4 on block.
-4 on block.
And this button here actually has a deceivingly high upwards hitbox, right? Like you can use that when they're popped up pretty high, and it will just drag them down. For example, like if I just show, like for example, right here, I don't know.
It's 5H.
So I'd say like this button.
See that?
Anti-air is very deceptively high when she like swipes, and it's it's really important in like a lot of her combos because it brings downwards. It brings the opponent downwards, which goes into her 2M, into like super dash conversions and all that. So yeah, really pretty good normal. That's it.
It always gives that little same bounce in front, so you can always get the same amount of combos.
Pull them down like that when she does her.
Okay, so moving on to the 2H. I mean 6M is this, like that's whatever. That's this. So okay,
pretty decent range.
Looks pretty good.
2H here. Seems to go pretty high.
Yeah, so it goes up pretty high. I'd say
like
this is like one of the problems. The 2H doesn't go very far forward.
Never mind.
Even though it goes up
so
pretty
like
high, it pops her up and has like a fair amount of recovery. It doesn't really reach that far forward. I was having some problems like
I wonder if y'all are
in
gonna buy
battle
this
hour
character.
and like anti-airing, just people like jumping around. So
You
gotta be a little bit careful with that. But it does reach up high, which is cool.
Okay, so she does have some command heads as well. So she's got this the 3H right here.
Yo,
Nice.
that's a low.
It seems to go pretty damn far, and it's not that unsafe on block, right? It's I mean, for a slide.
What's the attack startup?
Yeah. It's -8. But yeah, this is just if you notice, she just has a ton of lows. Like you could do like 5 lows in a string if you think about it. You could do 2L, 5L, 2M, and then 3H, and then you could also go into her stomp, which everyone's been seeing a bunch of use this week. That's also a low. So you could just do a bunch of lows in a string.
She has so many lows in her kit,
good for people
bro.
matching.
She has like what, like an overhead?
Yes.
One overhead.
Okay, the 6H, which is the overhead, the cancelable overhead. She does go airborne on this. So it's
like
same as Kefla kind of thing. Apart from she does go airborne.
Yeah. So the overhead is it's somewhat. It's not like the fastest. It's kind of like Kefla's, like you said, 27 frames. But I think where the overhead becomes really important is when you're conditioning for Dragon Rush and
might have to get dropped. I don't know.
So
Looking
it
pretty
crushes
cool right
2H's, her overhead, and it also crushes lows, which is really, really strong. It doesn't look like it would crush 2H
into that low stomp.
It does crush 2H's, and you can cancel into like your slide into 5H and get like a full combo off of the overhead. So that's pretty good. And
I will get opened up every day by this, man. I'm looking forward. I'm not blocking this ever.
Me neither.
I landed a bunch of battle hour. I was like, oh, okay, free overhead.
Alright.
If you get hit, you just explode.
5H as well.
That 5H goes pretty far.
Yeah, not bad.
Like Goku's. That's an interesting hitbox.
You saw a lot of rejumps during the battle hour gameplay, guys.
Yeah, they did a lot of rejumps.
Yeah, 5H does allow for a pretty nice little rejump. Not the hardest one to perform, which is quite a nice option, you know.
Yeah, it's got pretty good range. I'd say her rejumps, by the way, they're like one of the.
It looked mad easy.
In the game. You do.
They were just doing it like just so simple.
M.
I think they were doing.
You can also rejump into a jump M. Like after that. But yeah, you use her 5H a lot for combos and pretty decent range, good in block strings.
Tyron,
You actually don't have to do the dash to prefer the dash to reach up.
Yeah.
You can literally land and just hold up and this will reach up.
Yeah, Yeah, you can literally just land
See,
and jump and
personally,
do jump them. You don't even have to like do.
I like both of the
jump
21s here, but my favorite might be Lab Coat.
Yeah,
Even though the other one
Anyways, I'm
just
happy with
has
that.
steals and level 3.
So yeah, let's move on to her jump buttons now. So jump light. Seems to have like that Team Gohan style one where you can just kind of like go into specials, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
pretty
she
good
get a
cross-up
combo.
option. It has like
That
little
damage
hitbox
is
behind it as
insane.
well. It's pretty similar to Team Gohan's in that way. It's
That's a nice
good.
for a crossover.
You
But she
can
doesn't have that
use it
giant
for air
tail.
airs. It goes up pretty high as well.
Like her
which is
sister on
definitely
the
easy to get to air and confirm off of like assists and stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty good jump ball, I'd say.
Okay, so the jump is a 2-hitter as well.
Yeah,
so 2-hitting.
Yeah, so this button is crazy because it's so active, right? This game, like, jumping is really strong. I think everyone knows that. This button is so good at air airing. Because of how active it is, you can air people to the floor with, like, an air string super well. And she's just, like, slapping you, and you can just do jump L, jump H, like, afterwards. It's very, very good.
I like how auto combo just slaps you in the
So
face.
we've got the jump heavy as well, which has a really good downward hitbox.
Oh, I seen
You know,
that. I seen that Cloud and Yasha.
It looks so funky, but it's kind of like Goku Black, you know?
Yeah, she's got the stilettos. So yeah, it crosses up actually point blank. If you instant overdash over the opponent point blank, it'll still cross them up, and you can dash up and do like a 5L to confirm off of it. And yeah, it's super strong. It's definitely very hard to block. You combine this with the overhead and like Dragon Rush, like it's tough. It's very tough.
Yeah,
That button might be my favorite.
It's like super fast, man. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I like this button a lot. So what else we got here? We have some talk about. Okay, so let's talk about her key blasts and her S specials. So pretty standard stuff here with the key blasts.
Yeah, you know, while her normals aren't like the best, she has like a good standard key blast. It hits at 13 frames, which is like a pretty like standard key blast speed. You can like shoot 5 of them, and yeah, no, I think that's like a huge like when it comes to like playing characters, having like a solid key blast is super important.
If she only has 5,
good that she has
then she loses.
and she also has jump
clash
S as
with,
well.
Okay, so we've got the beams as well here. So she's got 2, 3, 6 S, and it kind of pops them up, kind of like
Doran
you know?
Yeah, a little bit. So it's pretty fast. I think it's actually just the fastest beam in the game. Like point blank, it's 14 frames, which is crazy. I like just realized it somewhat recently. And you can jail into this beam from like any normal, like mediums into heavies, like mediums to heavies. Like you can just go into your beam and then vanish, and you're gapless, which is crazy good.
Yeah. So if I set the dummy to reflect here, so like you can see.
Yep.
Like
completely gapless. It's so
that's
good.
a
The beam is
true
also piercing as
string.
well, and you can use it.
It's
in
like
the air,
doing a key blast in a combo.
which is really strong.
So her is basically like
nice little tool there.
TN's Doran
Sure.
Ray.
Very easy
I
to
bet you
confirm.
next patch, if there's one after this battle hour, that they're gonna have her like move like how Krillin and
Yeah,
TN
so the
beams
command grab, it's 24 frames,
still
kind
falls
of like Android
charge the
21's.
beam.
It does like 1,000 damage, which is pretty good. The interesting thing about it is that it steals a little bit of health. She actually gets 500
steals health
HP
from her
for
grab.
landing the command grab. And this isn't just blue health. This is yellow health. Like if you have blue health, it'll recover 500 blue health. But if you have yellow health, it'll also recover 500 yellow health.
Wow.
So it's definitely like a good option.
A
if you
Sensu
can
beam
end your
command
combo.
grab.
Like it's
That's what
good. It's a
we're
good
gonna
combo
call it,
tool in
bro.
general.
A Sensu beam
Because you can
command
do
grab.
stomp after it. If you,
Sensu beam!
You land the
Wow.
command grab, and if you're in the
Really
air,
absorbing your
you
life
can
force
also
energy.
use it in the air.
Which is
So
crazy.
it's very good for just like anti-airing people, and you can confirm off of it by like doing a vanish whiff and then stomping and then doing a confirm off of that.
That
so
combo is so
it's
cool.
definitely a good option, and it's good to use in your combos. You can just steal a little bit of health, you know, kind of like Kid Buu, you know, where you do candy beam in your combo, you get some more health back. But yeah, it's
nice.
very good. And the air one has no recovery, like no landing recovery. So you can do like high lows and stuff after
No
it if you have like
landing
assist and
recovery.
stuff. If you got some setup for
This
it.
character's gonna be a problem, man.
Yeah,
You're
very
gonna
nice.
want her getting nerfed
The
immediately.
500 life back
Oh,
was
fix
handy.
this
Okay, we've got the barrier come up
Nerf
here.
the
So,
grab barrier.
She
so
does
you know,
you got
Barriers
T-Pose,
doesn't matter.
T-Pose.
minutes, man.
She's letting you know.
She literally T-poses.
She's got the T-pose command grab. It's same frame data as 18. I believe the barrier is a bit larger than 18. It's not by much, but yeah, it is a bit larger. But she has way better cancel options, and we're gonna see that with her special moves that we're gonna get into next.
Okay.
But yeah, you can also cancel into supers if you land it. It gets a bunch of meter. Yeah, it's just good to have a barrier. It's got 2
Yeah, and this is the cancel I was telling you guys about. You just do forward input and then get the super.
Yeah, I get the super.
I wonder if
Yeah,
that DSC is in the spirit bomb.
Alright, so let's move on to the special moves right here.
Okay.
Okay, so
I forgot
2, 3, 6 is we've got the light version is the slicer, but the medium version goes a little further.
Oh yeah, savory slicer.
And then
That's what it's called.
Of course, goes super
On
fast, not the heavy
Xenoverse.
version. So this move's pretty safe on block, right?
Yeah. So normally it's like minus 5 on block on the ground. If you TK it perfectly, you can actually get it to be -2 on block, which is really good.
What?
And it goes through Ki Blast, which I think this is like the move that everyone's been using in battle.
Yes.
Just having it.
Oh,
It
wake
is
up
just
and everything.
neutral TF, right? You just go full screen and do it, call an assist. Really good option. The EX1 goes really far. But yeah, it's definitely like gonna be one of her most
That
important
move
neutral
goes
tools, I'd
mad
say.
far. I think
Because
it's
her normals
Super
are like
Gogeta's
okay.
lariat.
I'd say the Lariat and like her Ki Blast game, like they're gonna be very important to use in her like mid-range ground game.
Okay, so she can just ignore
So yeah, this is what we're talking about. So it's -5
It's like
usually.
4
but if you
characters in
Tiger
the
near, -2. So you can make it a little bit safer if you
Wow.
get that down.
And it hits behind you too, which is crazy. So it'll punish vanishes if people like vanish behind you. And there's also even ways that we'll show later to cross up with it.
They're gonna nerf that. Arxis is gonna
Yeah, very
nerf
cool.
that.
Okay, so moving on
Wow.
to 2 on 4. So this is the anti-air you've been seeing a lot of.
Oh god.
Really, this crazy move, man.
This move is crazy. So the light and medium ones, they got the frame 4, I believe, on the anti-air property, but the EX one, it's frame 1.
I knew it.
frame
It was either
one
frame 4 or
anti-air.
frame
So
1. So that's
in the
basically
air,
like
like
a
just
DP.
imagine if like
It's
Super
basically
Saiyan
like a DP,
Vegeta
bro.
EX DP'd your Super Dash, but then he killed you after it because she can combo her EX 2 and 4 H.
I knew
into
it. It was
EX
either
stop.
frame 4 or
It just
frame
deals,
1,
like, all
bro.
this damage it's so good.
You explode.
The
Look at your
hitbox is
health.
insane on
Re-jump,
it.
gone. That's a
and the
TOD
opponent,
starter.
Like, empty vanishes, like that was something I did in Battle Hour a bunch. Is sparking is really powerful. They spark, they vanish cancel afterwards. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna up tech, and then I'm gonna 2 and 4H, and then they block 2 and 4H, and plus I get to get my
Hold
advantage
on,
again.
your
It's
mom's calling me.
so good.
Everyone is correct.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, that's pretty good. What's interesting about this super as well, Punch Man? Like, I don't think we saw a lot of it so far, but like you can just combo after it.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see a little bit more of that later, but it has a lot of hit stun.
You can
The
combo
ground
after
one
level 1.
specifically, it has this like hit stun, so you can
Wow.
combo off of it afterwards. But the air one, it
Don't do this
makes
to me.
the opponent knocked down. And there's an air quarter circle forward SH1. That one teleports behind you, and it knocks the opponent down as well. So yeah, generally, like if you can, I think like the ground one is better, but yeah, it depends.
Excellent full
But
course.
yeah, it's pretty solid.
I wonder if
super.
it's the
pretty
same
cool that you
as
can combo after
the
it.
pink 21.
Definitely. Okay, so let's
Wait,
move
no,
on to
it's
the
not.
other one. So
It's
this is the
only
really
the-
interesting
only the
move
way
about this
it
character.
looks.
This is the one you all want to know about. Yeah, it's this move right here. Why you saw a lot of players just using it and not doing anything after it, right? Well, let's find out. Okay, so it's a command grab. Okay, again, same damage, 2021 damage, 21 frame startup.
21.
But the thing about this one is it nerfs the opponent, right?
Yeah, it gives
Wow.
them a 21% damage nerf.
What?
It gives you a 21% damage buff to your special moves. Like it's just all the 21 beams. 21
And it's
hits.
permanent. We could not find a way to get out
Yeah.
of this.
It's permanent.
Like if
Like
you
what,
have,
right, yeah,
if you-
this is the 1000s. If you land this, if you land the command grab, she will do 790.
Okay, so I've got the dummy set now. You saw me just take 1,000 damage off the 5H, right? Okay, check this out. So this should be 1,000 damage usually.
it's
21.
21%.
She nerfs your damage if you get that grab off.
There's a
crazy.
reason everyone's just been comboing into this in the battle hour, because when you nerf the opponent's damage, all of a sudden they're like 3 touching you most of the time, sometimes 4 touching you, and they have to spend more resources. It is super hard to like deal with this move, and just throwing it on like an anchor character.
I'm main this character.
Really powerful and just like nerfing their overall damage. And in the corner, you can also get a safe jump, air dash, jump age after it too. So it's like a pretty solid like combo ender to do.
I might be the next 21
all the
master
21 beams, 21 startup, 21 hits.
for this new generation.
Damage, bro, after that power up. Oh
Yeah, and you can cancel into any normal into it, and it'll basically be perfectly timed after throw protection to command grab them. It's super good because if the opponent is reflecting, if they're mashing, it's frame 4 invul, so you're gonna beat like their option.
And she has 6 lows, so you can't just fuzzy jump.
Exactly.
You're not allowed to just fuzzy jump. She has so many lows and they command grab anytime. You need to just like find a way out by taking. You need like to just guess right pretty much.
Yeah. And if you just land it raw, like that's worth it because you just nerfed them and you buffed yourself, and that buff for you is permanent on the 21% buff on your special moves.
I wish I was.
And that buffs your damage on your combos by like a lot.
But I don't have OBS installed at the moment.
Kind of crazy.
That is crazy. Like that's the unique thing about this character. It's just nuts to me. All right, let's move on to the level 3s now because there are 2. Okay, so this is the standard one.
Interesting. Chidori!
One of the things about level 3 is that they just don't get good mix after that. I think she has good enough staggers to not have 50-50s after this.
Yeah, so it's only plus 28, so you basically only get like an air dash, jump age, safe jump, like you don't really get a whole lot. It's a really cool animation, she just poses on you like that. I like the animation a lot, and it tracks behind the opponent as well really quickly. So something I was having trouble actually doing is like if I was shooting Key Blast and they level 3'd, like on reaction, I try to vanish to save myself. It's pretty hard timing. It does work. You can vanish to save yourself, but it's really tight. Like she'll teleport behind you and just kick you and punish you. So it's good versus like beams or just like any like committal like special move.
Do you ever just get hit by a
do from anywhere? It'll track behind you and punish you with her level 3.
All right, so that's the normal. That's the light and medium level 3, and then she's got the other one, which is with SNH.
Excellent full, of course.
Yeah, something I love
It looks sick.
But still the mix.
So this one keeps them in the corner at least. So when you're choosing between the level 3s and as a combo ender in the corner, I think it's better if it's not going to kill them obviously, because this one does a bit less damage than the other one. So if you're gonna choose this one, I think it's mostly for OP,
just doing that.
Because it's not her.
So let's move on to the assists now, guys. So you've seen the character, what she can do. Now let's check out some of her assists, huh?
Oh yes, this is what I wanted to see.
All right, so I think I've got the A assist here. No, barrier. So let's set the A assists.
Oh, so yeah,
so
her A assist save slicer, B is barrier, and the C.
Yep. Yeah, so it's very, very similar to Yamcha's assist. It's 20 frame startup, and it is plus 40 on block up close. So if you're kind of far, you can like go down to like 31. But this is also Key Blast invul, just like the special move for her on point. So that it's like just better Yamcha's assist, man. Like it's just so much better. The hit stun is a little tricky to combo off of at times, but overall it's like I think her go-to assist, but it really depends on what you think is better between her A and B assist. Which we'll get to next. But I've been using the A assist the most.
Yeah, it's one of the things that the 40 is only if she hits the entire assist. If she only hits the final move, it goes down to 31, which is a bit more standard. But then of course barrier, the same as Android 18.
Yeah. So her B assist is a barrier, and yeah, it has like basically the same frame data as 18. So she has like 2 really strong assists that she can choose from, depending on like what team and what characters you play. And
C assists, everyone's favorite.
Gotta have the C assist, C beam, baby. Everyone's favorite. But yeah, it's a piercing beam, which is good.
I can go to like 2 levels.
And yeah, it gives you a full combo. Yeah, I'd say like all her assists are really, really strong. When it comes to C assists, if I gotta pick one, I guess it would be a C beam.
I think it's a good one. Mentioning this, but obviously her moveset is really cool. But how about we watch a couple of the videos that Apology Man has been recording for us? First off, some of the BNBs, right? We've seen a lot of them already during the showcase, but I think it's good to just talk about these BNBs. Let's take a look at the first video, number 1, about BNBs
combo contest
for Android 21, and we can just discuss them. I think like she's alright, and she's got some cool BNBs. Apology Man.
I think the craziest.
Yeah, no, her BNBs are good, and she gets really good corner carry. That's like a big challenge. And her damage overall is really good. I feel like in the battle hour, the matches I was playing, I felt like you touch were very, very possible off of like a lot of different starters and things. And with the command grab there into the safe jump, it's really good. That was like a really big common thing that a lot of players. You have like 2 options here.
Detonation bomb.
I think the usual finisher would probably be the command grab, just because you get the buff for the left and the debuff for your.
It's crazy to me how it doesn't say rollback. It still says
BNBs. Let's take a look at the corner BNBs as well before we go.
That's just me.
The combo contest, and you can see some more of the sauce that we get with the character. Let's take a look at the corner ones, because she got regions in screen, she got regions in the corner, and her OTG helps a lot with assist, right?
Yeah. So you can use her stomp to like really extend easily with assists. In the corner here, this is mostly the highest damage that I was able to find so far. If you do the spin early, and then you combo into 2-2M afterwards, you get a little ground bounce, and you can extend afterwards. But otherwise, like, if you can use her 2-3-6M, like kind of close to the corner, you can go all the way there and link a 5M, and then get
they probably would have showed it if it could. Yeah, I don't think
but yeah, I'd say it's better to use the other ender that I did for the second combo if you want to extend with like a Dragon Rush, Air Dragon Rush ender. So yeah, pretty basic combos.
Absolutely. Well, basic combos were there, but now, of course, we wanted to show you some of the clean combos and stuff. And we had a little combo contest, as always. The principle is pretty simple. A lot of us submitted a combo contest combo video for you guys to decide who has the most day 1 sauce. The contestant to that combo contest will be Tarot, Apology Man, Wawa, Legendary Pred, and Double L. These are the 5. But just before, because I submitted mine, but I retracted mine just to have Pred in, because, you know, Pred's better than me anyway. I'm not going to try to do this. This is how we're going to work. We're going to show the video. Let's take a look at my combo just to discuss it and have some fun.
Okay.
And
we'll watch this combo.
go for this one. We're going to show all of these. This one is mine. I wanted to do it with my characters.
That color looks dope.
I found like this nice little 5M look in the corner, trying to see how much. It actually builds a ton of meter, and then the ending is actually really simple. You just extend into the stomp.
Oh, that's TOD, detonation ball, level up and Gohan.
I feel like anything
you have to call it for
apply this kind of combos, because you build like a ton. You finish with 1, and I'm sure I could make that better.
I'm going straight to the bathroom, bro.
But this is how we're gonna go.
I've been sitting in this chair ever since the
all 5
stream
of the
started.
contestants, and then we are going to put a Twitch poll for you guys to choose who wins. Let's take a look at Tyrant's combo. First, Tyrant, run us through the combo.
Of course, you know I had to use my boys. I had to use 21 with Baby and Vegito as well.
We'll watch 3. We'll watch 3.
Round start, TOD, 0 bar start. Yeah. She builds so much meter with these assists.
Okay.
Down here, boom, Baby assist. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So detonation ball.
2 Baby assists.
Revenge death ball!
So round start, guys. 0 bar start.
0
bar. I like that. It actually doesn't look that hard to do that
2H.
either, right? Like
so if you get 2H'd, you're playing it advanced, lab code 2-1 player, put your controller down.
I was hitting it pretty consistently.
Or your fighting pad. Okay, another 2H started.
Super dash at my team round start, is what I'm saying.
I like that all of the screenshots with outings. That's the one.
This
so that's easy. Tyrant's combo entry, guys. Remember this one, because we're going to have to vote on who wins on this. I like that both me and Tyrant went for pretty practical stuff, because
that combo was dope.
to London in match. Like this one, I'm looking forward for. Watch, subscribe to Frame Advantage. The clip is coming. The match is coming. But after Tyrant, we got Apology Man.
Alright.
Apology
Man, you did good last showcase,
we want to take this man down. I'm tired of this guy.
Wait a second. Let me win this one.
Let me have this.
What do you got for us, Apology Man? Let's take a look at your video.
So yeah, the 2 go at 480.
I told y'all that was a I told y'all that was a TOD starter. Look at the health.
Oh my God.
Dead.
This is
Dead.
long already.
Okay.
Look at this. Coast to coast.
Boost. Dude.
This
Did
is
she
looking
just
long.
glide with her grab? Stomp on him again.
So
level
low
1
of
into
an
level 3?
invincible air and you
One more?
I was about to
Level
say,
one
but
loops?
you've got 5 bars left.
One more,
Apology man. Apology man. That's my favorite combo.
Listen,
That's my
this
favorite.
guy has yet to move
Yeah,
from
that's
his
my
combo
favorite
contest,
combo.
by the way,
The
just
last
saying.
one, it didn't count.
Oh, man, I got
I'm cutting
This is
out the
my
Wawa
favorite
but
combo.
I like this one, man. Yeah, you get the spark whiff after this. That's actually ridiculous. You get so much damage.
Yeah.
So much
and
damage.
air to
Just
air
from super
invincible
dashing.
attack.
You're dead from super
Yeah,
dashing.
yeah, you can spark whip into it, and like it's super easy. You don't even. I do the air dash for style, but like you could just land
Stomp
and
it,
right
level
up into
1.
it. 2-2H damage.
Stomp it,
It has
level
like
1.
no spark hit.
Stomp it,
scaling,
level 3.
because it's whipping.
Oh no, another level 1.
That is so good.
So much
And
hit
it's
stun.
kind of
So
ridiculous.
much hit stun.
Listen,
Ah!
this guy hinted towards the level 1 follow-ups.
Oh, that
Okay,
combo
I was
is
hinting
so
towards it. I didn't want to
cool.
spoil it.
That combo is so
Listen. I have seen the next combo. The next combo is Wawa's entry.
Oh.
And this combo will make Acoustics happy, yeah?
I said 3.
Because,
I
like,
said 3.
for all of you DJs out there, Wawa's got you. Let's take a look at Wawa's
Oh
combo.
god.
Alright,
okay.
Wawa's
Yeah.
combo.
This is good.
I heard you like stomps, yeah? But count the stomps.
I'm not gonna lie.
Count
Oh
the
my
stomps.
goodness.
Pulse?
Oh, this is
Wait,
this-
what?
You like stomps?
Oh.
And look at the
Okay,
finish.
that was sick.
That was
Bro, that was looking like a Beerus Season 1 B&B.
I swear.
yeah, that doesn't like Beerus loops.
Do you remember
His
this?
little
These
crash
vanish
loops.
whips? Oh my
Stomp,
God,
stomp.
This is the
Hey,
vanish
you
whip,
21
but,
cents,
DJ
bro. This the combo that y'all
Divisions.
like gaming.
5L after it. That's so cool.
We are there with Wawa. This is Wawa's entry, guys. Remember this one. Prepare your votes, of course. We got 2 more
21
entries.
cents. That's the
The
combo
next
y'all
one
like.
is also another concept combo that I quite like from Legendary Preds. Let's take a look at Preds'
Okay.
entry into the combo contest. We still got
I
Preds
still
and Double
personally
L
like
before
Apology
opening
Man's
the votes
combo.
for you guys. Let's take a look at the Preds
Alright, Pred.
combo. This is the one. Corner
Boink, boink.
opens with this, and my man wanted some. Like, he likes level 1s, you know?
Oh?
Apology Man, you like the level 1s?
Yeah.
Fred is trying to feed them all.
Oh man.
Yeah. Slap into level 1s. Oh, you want more slaps?
Yo, and then
Wow.
oh my goodness, that was kind of sick.
That is,
Chidori!
I mean, like,
I like that.
maybe
Get some
team
Chidoris in the
you know,
chat,
like,
bro.
I mean, got all the level 1s in there. You can do so many. You could do 3 stomps into level 1s, and then you could do a 4th one. The 4th stomp whiffs, so you have to just do raw level 1 right away. So,
Yeah.
you
Okay,
do all
so
the
it's
level
timing
ones.
specific.
This
This is crazy.
This
We could have really ended the combo
one
soon, but like.
medium slaps into the level
Ultra
1s. And I like that he uses the cool to make sure that he,
It's a
Take the sword, dude.
that is a
Make it
very
red,
smart
you
way
do
of using an assist to like extend it. So this is Legendary Press entry.
Okay.
And last but not least, I know Wawa got you covered with one side of the DJ life, but my
Wawa
man
got the
Double
sub
L
combo,
got you
Craig got
covered
the
with
slap
the other
slaps.
sides. Wawa was all about the stomps. Let's take a look at Double L's combo entry because my man is all about the slaps. Take a look.
Oh,
Okay.
I figured
Slap,
as much. I guessed it.
Slap, slap.
You feel angry at
Slap,
your
slap.
opponent?
Oh,
Just slap
Okay,
them on the
another slap
face, man.
combo?
Bro, why is this doing so much damage though?
Why is it doing so much damage?
Nah.
Okay, grab. Okay.
Nice.
Stomp. Nice.
Okay,
I don't think she's. Oh, she's dead. She's
Yeah,
dead.
dude. I love all the theme combos. That's my favorite. Is how many can I put of this move in it?
Wow.
How many can I put of this move in it? Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
TOD too.
That was clean.
I really
that
like
was
it.
clean.
This
that
is
was
the
clean.
slap combo by
Slap
Double
combo.
L. So we had the stomp combo by Wawa. We had the level 1's combo
Tip
by
combo,
Fred,
Damascus,
the slap
tip combo.
by Double L. The poll will pop up on Twitch in a moment, and I want all of you guys to vote on who you think has the best combo there.
This
Tara,
combo is
what's
cool, but
your
I
pick
still
on
like
this?
Apology Man.
This
Aw.
combo is cool.
I think Wawa's one just looks so crazy. Wawa or Apology
No,
Man for
Wawa
me,
got the
for
sim-
sure.
sim
Like,
combo.
I just love
Apology
those
Man
themes
got
and,
that
man, like these
OD
guys
combo.
just showing what this character's capable of. I mean, Wawa's one was kind of trolly, but it was still super sick. Just
Yeah,
how many
yeah,
of
it was
those he
sick.
could get, it's just nuts, man. But before that, his done good right now.
Yeah, he was hitting the late
was
parts
sick.
of the stomp to
Yeah.
late 5L. Like that was
Yeah.
that was so sick. He got the spacing for that.
You guys can rewatch it. This one is Tyrants, you know, like, so you can just rewatch it while you guys vote. I think
Oh,
I
they're
see
voting,
that
okay.
Apology Man is a bad.
Well, that was a 21 showcase, man. I'm still gonna keep watching. because these matches are OD. I'm gonna leave a link in the description for y'all, but like, yo, this is definitely worth $5. I'm not gonna hold you, but I hope they announce some patch notes. I mean, Fighters you're killing it. Arxis, Bondo, y'all killing it with this team and draft tournament, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. You're gonna have to hook us up with this patch notes, get my character back up there. But yeah, I hope y'all like the video. You know, subscribe, go watch the Battle Hour. Your boy Katsu is out. I'll see y'all later.